Leon and Christy Vaughn. Ms. Leon is here, Ms. Vaughn is not. This matter was set for a show cause and Ms. Vaughn was ordered to appear. I've not received notice that she's checked in or and she's not in the Zoom meeting waiting room. So we'll proceed. The matter was set for 8:30. It's now about 8:37. Ms. Heaven is here from friend of the court. Ms. Heaven, do you have an update in the matter?
I do. Ms. Vaughn has a monthly support obligation of $99 child support, $16 medical support, for a total of $115 per month. She currently owes the plaintiff $1,492.44, the state $586.20, fees $308.59, total owing $2,387.23. We received $33.93 September 15th, 2021, and $72.43 September 1st, 2021. There's one prior contempt. Proof of service, March 8th, 2023.
All right. And ma'am, was there anything you wanted to address today? No? Okay. So Ms. Vaughn was ordered to appear. She's failed to do so. She's also failed to make payments each and every month as ordered by default. Should be held in contempt for failing to make payments as ordered. Sentence in 90 days will be held in abeyance with a $2,500 bond. She's to pay $1,000 by, she's to pay $500 by 4/30 of 23, April 30th. She's to pay each month as ordered thereafter. And there's a $100 contempt. So she's got to pay a lump sum of $500 by the end of April and then maintain her monthly payments. Otherwise, that 90 days will be imposed and a bench warrant will be issued with a $2,500. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
She just got out of jail February, so.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
How long was she in jail?
I don't know, 80 days, somewhere around there.
Oh, like 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, how long ago did she get up?
February 7th.
Oh, she has a job?
I haven't seen it.
All right. Well, I guess what she pays if she doesn't show up a benchmark.
She hasn't seen her kids, so put her in jail for all I care. And this is all about her kids, so.
Right.
Are we good?
All right. We're all set.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You guys
Matter
have a
of
good
Tracy Cronk and Ronald Cronk. Neither party has appeared. Matter was set for 9 o'clock. It's now 10 after. And we'll proceed. Ms. Hummel's here from friendly court. Do you have an update?
Ms. Cronk's ordered to pay 107 child support, 15 medical support. She has a balance of $494.45. Of that, $287.60 is owed to the defendant. $143.85 is owed to the state of Michigan, $63 in fees. Last time received payment was $25 January 9th of 2023, January 3rd of 2023. Same amount December 27th and December 19th of 2022.
Are there any priors? It appears that Ms. Cronk was ordered to appear today. Is there a proof of service in the file?
Yes, she does have one contempt, sorry, that was in 2020 and 3/8 of 23.
All right. So Ms. Cronk was ordered to pay support. She's failed to do so. Also ordered to appear today, and she's failed to do that. I'll find her in contempt by default for failing to make the payments that were ordered. Sentence of 90 days will be held in abeyance with $600 bond. She's to pay $600 by April 30th, 2023. Pay each month as ordered thereafter. Alvarez and Rigoberto Ortiz Larios, and both are here via Zoom. And this is the date and time set for hearing in this matter. Show cause was filed by friend of the court. Ms. Heaven, do you have an update?
I do. The defendant has a monthly support obligation of $580 child support, $26 medical support, for a total of $606 per month. He currently owes the plaintiff $9,266.90. The state $449.64. Fees $165. Total owing $9,881.54. We received $688 January 10th, 2023. We also received that amount October 3rd, 2022, and September 8th, 2022. There are no prior contempts.
All right, and sir, do you agree that you owe the amount stated? Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. And why haven't you been making payments on a regular and consistent basis?
Okay, the problem is since the company I work before, they let me go. So it's gonna be hard to me find another job because I ain't got Social Security. So I've been working with my friends, little bit here, little bit there. So, and I don't make that kind of money anymore. I just make it. Sometimes I got good week. Sometimes I make 850 or 600 right now. So.
Well, how'd you lose your job?
Because they close. They close the company.
All right.
Yeah. And like I say, I don't got Social Security, so it's gonna be hard to me to find a job in big companies. Like, so I've been working with my friends, little bit here, little bit there. So
you can't.
And I wanna pay. You know, I sent payment the other day for $4,800, but I bought a little bit of money for my sister to make that payment. So I wanna pay, but I don't got the money right now.
All right. So they closed the company down. You couldn't get Social Security or unemployment?
No, the thing is, I'm illegal. I don't got Social Security.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're just doing odd jobs now?
Yeah, I work with my friends, a little bit here, a little bit there. So and I don't make that much money. So
are you looking for full-time work somewhere?
yeah, I'm trying to, but like I say, they always ask me for Social Security. So I work with my friends. I mean, they got a little bit here and a little bit there, you know, and I'm working, but I don't make that kind of money right now.
You'd be able to find work when it gets warmer out?
Pardon me?
Will you be able to find work in the summer?
Yeah. I like you say, I'm gonna keep working, but it's not like the job I got before. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, you might need to file a motion to address that because support's going to continue to bill until a motion is filed or an order is entered, lowering it or stopping it or whatever. But you'll have to take that step to address the amount that's billing every month. This is only a hearing to determine why payments aren't being made. Okay.
Okay.
So are you going to file a motion to address that or ask for a review?
I don't understand what is that.
Well, you can request a review of support every 3 years. I guess Ms. Evan, when was support set?
Support was set by the PA's office, was entered in our system July of 2021, and it went back to November 18th of 2021.
Oh, okay. All right.
He won't be due for a review for the year.
Till next year. All right. Ma'am, did you have anything you wanted to address?
No, not really. I mean, I can tell him in Spanish what you guys are saying. Maybe he can understand a little bit more, if that's okay. But
all right. Well, I guess he said he lost his job because the company shut down. Do you have any reason to dispute that?
I mean, I don't know his personal life or anything like that. I don't have any contact with him, so I wouldn't know. I can't speak for him or say that I know or not. That wouldn't be fair.
All right. If that were the case, that the company shut down, because what he said is he's having a tough time, I guess, finding work now because he's not a legal citizen anymore, or whatever, I guess. But
at the end of the day, that's not my.
No, I get it.
It's not on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Miguel graduates May 25th, so.
Oh, he does. So this will be done.
This will be done. But I mean, I guess my only question is for all the back child support, does he still have to pay that? Or once Miguel's graduated, does that not continue? Like, I know the child support won't continue, but I'm asking about what is owed. Will he still be responsible to pay for that amount?
Oh yeah, that doesn't go anywhere until it's paid up.
Okay, because that's just my concern. But I mean, I guess tell Rigo that his son graduates on May 25th, if he would like to come and see him. That's about it. But I don't have any contact with him, so I can't really say anything. I get that if he lost his job, I'm not a terrible person. I know how times are and stuff like that, and I can see a situation, but at the same token, I got to look out for mine.
All right. Yeah, I guess if you want to tell them whatever you want about your child graduating and you can come to that, I'll figure out what I'm going to do.
Rigo,
Mm-hmm.
te quería decir que Miguel se va a graduar el 25 de mayo. Y tu
Okay.
familia están invitados para si lo quieren acompañar. Y también lo que te quería decir el juez era de que si tú perdiste tu trabajo o algo, lo que puedes hacer es aplicar para que cambien la cantidad de lo que tienes que pagar y eso. Así para que ya no se te está cobrando lo que tienes que pagar, ¿me entiendes? Como yo no tengo contacto contigo, yo no sé cosas así, yo entiendo que no ganas igual, pero legalmente tienes que meter una aplicación con la corte diciendo que perdiste tu empleo y ya lo que tú estás ganando, ya luego basan tu child support de eso. Ahora, ya con lo
Sí,
que mande.
ya lo platiqué con el abogado, parece que él lo va a hacer eso.
Oh, ok, eso es lo que te estaba diciendo el señor. Y ya como quiera, Miguel ya se graduó el 25 de mayo.
Sí, yo voy a pagar, te digo, yo como le digo al juez, voy a pagar, nomás que el problema es que no tengo el dinero,
No,
pero sí voy a pagar.
no, pues se te entiende y pues suerte en todo.
Ándale, pues,
Como te digo, tú y tu familia están invitados el día que se gradúa.
okay.
All right. So at this time, I'll dismiss the show cause. I'll direct Mr. Ortiz Larios to make payments. I'll suspend enforcement for 2 months. So that would be April and May. And then the 606 would need to be paid each and every month starting in June. It'll all be paid toward arrears at that point, but I'll recognize that he lost his job. It appears that for a reason beyond his control, that he is having trouble finding work due to his status, but that he does have the ability to make some money. So, sir, you would be required to pay the 606 per month starting in June. Now, that'll all go toward arrearages. The amount's going to continue to bill for the next 2 months, but once the child's already 18, so once he graduates, which will be the end of the way the friend of the court works that is support bills through May of the senior year. So then anything after that would not be current ongoing support. It will just be payment of the arrearages. So the arrears are almost 10,000. So it's going to take a while, but the 606 per month would remain the amount that you're required to pay each month. Just it'll be applied to the arrearages. You understand all that?
Yeah, I understand it.
Okay, good. All right. Anything else for today? All right. So
No, I'm good. Thank you.
in this matter. Somebody else said, thanks. Ms. Hummel's here from friend of the court. Ms. Hummel, do you have an update?
Mr. Donat's ordered to pay $150 a month on arrearages. He has a balance of $22,907.29. Of that, $18,718.46 is owed to the plaintiff. $583.85 is owed to the state. For Medi, $2574.73 is owed for confinement. $100 bench warrant fine. $930.25 in fees. Last time received payment was $200 March 6th of 2020. Same amount January 2nd of 2020, November 22nd, 2019, and a $5,000 bond November 16th of 2015. He was incarcerated from March of 2021 until October of 2022, but there's been no contact, no payments or anything since October of 2022 when he was paroled.
All right. And Mr. Donat was ordered to appear. He's failed to do so. Ordered to make payments toward arrears. Failed to do that as well. By default, I find him in contempt for failing to make payments as ordered. Sentence of 90 days is held in abeyance with a $2,500 bond. He's paid $1,000 by April 30th. Pay each month as ordered, $150 a month thereafter. And there's $100. Ms. Demagola is here. Mr. Wishman is not. The matter was set for a show cause, and Ms. Hummel is here from friend of the court. Ms. Hummel, do you have an update in the matter?
Yes, Miss Demagola was show caused and due to non-payment on the arrearages. She
Hold
has a
on.
balance.
Hold on. This is Mr. Wishman's case.
Pardon?
Michelle Demagola and Jonathan Wishman. Oh, okay, yeah, Ms. Demagola. All right,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And she has arrearages. Yeah, she has a balance of $1,574.39. She was ordered to pay $75 a month on those arrearages. Of that, $100 is a bench warrant fine, $889.89 is owed to the state for for Medicaid, $584.50 in fees. Last time received any payments was a $100 bond, May 8th of 2020. Prior to that was $3.83, January 27th of 2017. There've been 11 show causes and 3 warrants.
And Kimberly Demigod is present, correct?
No, this is Michelle Demagola.
This is Michelle. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm all confused. All right, ma'am, anything?
Kimberly's my mother.
So do you agree that you owe the amount stated?
I know, yes, I know how much I am owed. My only problem is I have been trying for the last 3 years to stop child support due to me being on SSI. And the fact that Kimberly is supposed to be adopting Alyssa, she was starting the process 3 years ago.
When you say you've been trying to stop support, what action have you taken to do that?
I filed some court papers about 3 years ago, and I was told I had to wait and that somebody would notify me when I needed to refile, because when I filed, it was at the peak of the pandemic. And the courthouses were all closed and we weren't doing no Zoom meetings or nothing in that process. And I just been trying to deal with life since then, waiting to find out when I'm supposed to try to refile, to ask for the court hearing to have it stopped, because I am on SSI. I've been on SSI for, well, let's see, Alyssa's 13. Yeah, Lexi's going to be 12 for 12 years.
Billing has been stopped. It was stopped in 2019, but you have arrearages that are owed to the state of Michigan that cannot be dismissed, and statutory fees.
Okay, I was not aware of that. I thought that once everything was stopped, because the last paper I got last year with my arrearages, they told me everything was wiped and I was back to zero.
No, there was a small balance that was wiped that was owed to the state of Michigan for child support that was owed to the state of Michigan. That you filled out the arrears dismissal form and that was approved, but that does not wipe out what is owed to Medicaid to the state of Michigan. That cannot be dismissed. That has to be paid. Okay,
I am so sorry. I was not under, I did not know about that. I thought I had gotten everything covered. What is the lowest amount that I could possibly put into a payment arrangement? Because 75 is just not feasible at the moment.
Well,
I only make 918 or 914 a month, and my rent this month is 918. So I'm already going to be behind with that.
Right.
If you receive 914 and SSI, is part of that Social Security disability, because SSI at the highest is 8 something.
Yes, I just got my raise this year. I'm on, I don't know if it's Social Security disability or just SSI, but I got a raise and it said I'm over the 900 mark now. So I'm assuming that must be the disability.
Probably something to the disability, yeah. So I guess if we're going to be talking about the amount that'll be paid toward arrears, you do have another case. I got to wait for a few more minutes before we can call that one, because Kimberly Demigod is involved in that one, I guess. So
there's nothing owed to her on that one either.
Oh, there isn't? Okay.
No, it's owed in Medi again, and fees and bench warrant fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How much more would be paid in that one? This file 2010-49918.
It would be the Michigan court rule 2% or $50. So it would be $50. There's a $100 bench warrant fine owed, $146.18, and Medicaid owed, and $528.50 in fees for a total of $774.68. There's no billing.
All right, so ma'am, if I set a $25 a month payment in each case, that'd be $50 a month. Can you make that?
Yes, that is feasible. That is not a problem.
So I'll find you in contempt in each case for failing to make the payments that were ordered. Sentence of 90 days in each case to be held in abeyance. You don't have to serve it as long as you pay the $25 a month. If you didn't pay that, then the sentence could be imposed. There'd be a $500 bond in each case, if that were the case. But as long as you make the $25 a month payment in each case, then you wouldn't have to worry about that sentence being imposed. I'll waive the $100 contempt fine in each case. All right, anything else?
Thank you so much.
All right, Janet Randall and Joseph.
Nope, thank you.
Cauliflower, Mr. Cauliflower was ordered to appear for a show cause. Matter was set for 10:30. It's now about 10:40, and neither party has appeared. Ms. Hummel is here from front of the court. Do you have an update?
Mr. Cauliflower is ordered to pay $261 on arrearages. He has a balance of $6,782.83. Of that, $5,651.08 is owed for confinement. $1,131.75 is owed in fees. Received a payment of $7.05 May of 2022, $34.19 April of 2022, and $72.51 of March of 2022. There are priors, and he was served March 8th. He does have several cases through Kent County, of which he's currently paying the amount to cover what Kent County has ordered, $89 on a current account, $200 on arrears, but he is making the payments on his own. He is paying only what Kent County has listed and nothing that would pay over to Newaygo County.
All right, and Mr. Cauliflower was ordered to appear. He's failed to do so. He's failed to make payments as ordered as well. By default, I'd hold him in contempt for failing to make payments as ordered. Sentence of 90 days is held in abeyance with a $2,500 bond. He's to pay $1,000 by April 30th, 2023. Pay each month as ordered thereafter, which is $261 a month. Caitlin Holbrook, and there's a $100 contempt fine. Brett, Ms. Holbrook was ordered to appear for a show cause. Matter was set for 10 o'clock. It's now 10:40. Neither party has appeared. Ms. Evan?
Ms. Holbrook owes some arrears only when the child was placed with a third party. She owes $154.16 in fees. Last payment was $6.55 January 14th, 2022. Pre-show cause was sent January 30th, 2023. Show cause notice sent March 8th, 2023.
So you said the total amount of arrears is $154?
$154.16 in fees.
All right. And Ms. Holbrook was ordered to appear, ordered to make payments, and has failed to do so. By default, I'd find her in contempt for failing to make payments as ordered. Any priors?
No.
Sentence of 45 days is held in abeyance with $254 bond. She's to pay $154 by April 30th, 2023. If that happens, the contempt fine would be waived. If not, then the contempt fine would be added. Warrant would be issued, 45 days, $254. Anything further? 551, Joshua Jett and Sarah Jett. Matter was set for a show cause at 10:30. It's now after 10:40. Neither party has appeared. And I don't know who's handling this one. Ms. Heaven, I guess? Do you have an update?
I am. The plaintiff, Joshua Jett, has a monthly support obligation of $137 child support, $16 medical support, for a total of $162 a month. He currently owes the defendant $161.77, the state $142.74, fees $42, total owing $346.51. We received $300 October 5th, 2022. We also received that amount September 12th, 2022, $200 April 7th, 2022. He does have prior contempt, proof of service March 8th, 2023.
All right, you said the total amount of arrears is $346.51?
Correct.
Okay. Mr. Jett was ordered to appear. He's failed to do so. Also ordered to make payments. And he's failed to do that. By default, he'd be held in contempt for failing to make payments as ordered. Sentence of 90 days is held in abeyance with a $446 bond. Well, actually, $598 bond. He's to pay $598 by April 30th, 2023. That's the current amount of arrears, April's billing, and the $100 contempt fine is to pay each month as ordered thereafter. There's a $100 contempt.